Okay, students. So we'll move on to the next question. Obtain a DFA to accept strings of A's and B's ending with AB or BA. Okay. So in previous questions and all, okay, using a pattern recognition problem, we were facing like substring AAB or else string ending with AB or ending with BA. Only one condition was there, right? Okay. But in this question, we need to design a DFA which should accept both the string which are ending with either AB or BA exactly. Fine. So how we can do this? Can you imagine how we can solve this particular problem? Okay, so we'll begin this. See, here we got two different minimum strings. One is what AB and one is what BA, right? So total number of states will be what? Here, 2, and here also we got 2 exactly. Okay, so what is the total length of this minimum string? Total 4, right? 4 plus 1 will be 5. Don't consider it as here n will be equal to 2, here n will be equal to 2, so n plus 1, n plus 1. Okay, total it will become 6 states exactly. Okay, it should be considered as 4, n will be equal to 4. Okay, 4 plus 1, 5 states. Remember this, students. Clear? Okay. So we'll begin. So Q naught, I'm considering it as the start state as usual. Okay. So Q naught will be the starter. Okay. So now there are two possible conditions, right? AB or BA. Fine. So what we need to do, for AB we need to select one path and for BA we need to select another path. Fine. So Q naught on receiving A, okay, that minimum string AB I'm discussing about. Okay, if a Q naught receiving A, then it should follow one path. If it is receiving B, it should follow another path. Okay, for B means BA, for A means AB exactly. Okay, so now observe it carefully. So this path we are designing it for A and this path we are following it for B exactly. So let it be Q1, fine, let it be Q1. Okay, so now, okay, forget about this B, we'll deal it with later. Okay, because I need to decide one more states over here, because AB we got, right? The minimum string is AB exactly. Q0 on receiving A, it will change the state from Q0 to Q1. Okay, fine, let it be. Now after that, what is the minimum string we have? B exactly, right? So I will use Q2. Okay, I will use Q2 to receive B from Q1. Okay, to receive B from Q1. Okay, so now if any string, okay, the minimum string, if I consider AB, okay, it should be accepted by this DFA, means here A will be consumed by Q1 by changing its state from Q0 to Q1 exactly. Then later Q1 is consuming the B by consuming the B, okay, it will change its state from Q1 to Q2 exactly. Now what I need to do, I need to make Q2 as a final state, right? Then AB will be accepted, right? Okay, Q1 over Q2 over. Then we'll come to the B part. Okay, so let me name this state as Q3. Fine, Q3. So Q0 on receiving B, it will change its state from Q0 to Q3. Okay, that is what we are labeling it as B over here. Then BA, right? BA should be accepted. So here I will consider one more state, that is Q4, right? That is Q4. I will make it as a final state. Clear? I will make it as final state. Okay, so here it should be what? A exactly. Then BA, if we receive, then it will be accepted. Okay, so now this particular DFA is able to accept AB, then BA. Apart from that, we don't have any other string accepted by this particular DFA because we don't have a transition. Now what you need to do, you need to check, okay, for individual states. See, for Q1 we got one transition, right? B, we left with what? A exactly. For Q2 AB we left with. For Q4 AB we left with. For Q3 we left with B exactly. Okay, so for these particular input alphabets, okay, what should be the transition we need to discuss now. Okay, what about Q naught? See, we have only two alphabet A and B. Okay, Q naught is already having a transition for AB. Okay, so no need to worry about Q0 now. We need to worry about Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. Okay, so now what about Q1? Fine. See, AB we are having, right? See, before what you have, A you are having. Okay. After what you have, B you are having. So in between what you have, Q1 we are having, right? What is the possible input we can expect over here? A exactly. Remember, okay, the possible input, what we can expect over here is A exactly. Remember, why? Because already we have a transition for B, we left with A exactly. So now, if we are receiving an input called as double AB, okay, first A will be processed by Q0. It will come to Q1, right? According to this condition, about this transition. Now, what about Q1? Okay, so when Q1 receive A, whether it should stay in Q1 itself or whether it should go for any other particular states. Okay, okay, that we need to discuss. Fine. See here, according to this particular string, AAB we have, right? String ending with AB. String ending with AB. Okay, so after this A, if we have B, then directly it will be accepted by this particular way. So what I need to do, I need to make a self loop for Q0 on receiving A. Okay, then double A B or else B before B. Okay, if you are having like 1,000 number of A's all available also, it will be accepted. Okay, this kind of pattern. Okay, n number of A's followed by one B, n number of A's followed by one B. If that is the case, it will be easily accepted. Clear? Okay, don't go for Q2 right now. Okay, come for Q3 because we'll go for the simplest one. Okay, see here only one transition was left, so we decided. So here also we are left with only one transition, that is for B. Okay, so we'll see this. Same kind we can design over here, right? Okay, see B is what the previous one. Next we are having A exactly. Okay, so in between this B and A, any number of what we can expect, B we can expect, right? So if we are having double BA, then it should be accepted, right? It is ending with BA, right? So here also we need to provide a self loop. Okay, if I provide a self loop in this particular position, okay, then easily n number of A's followed by A can be accepted by this particular DFA. Clear? Then what we left with? We left with Q2 and Q4. Very careful. Okay, very careful. Q2 and Q4 exactly. Fine. Okay. Now for Q2, observe it carefully. For Q2, if we are receiving A, then what we should do? Be careful. See, wait a second. Let me erase this, all the input pattern. Okay. So now, if you are having a possible string like double A, BA, right? Just an example. Double A, BA, if you get a string, whether that should be accepted by this DFA or what? See here, this is what a DFA which is able to accept either a string ending with either AB or BA exactly. What you are ending with? BA exactly. See, this is the path where we are beginning with the A, okay, and where we are ending with what? AB exactly. See here, AB exactly. But now in this particular string example, you are beginning with A, but you are ending with BA exactly, right? This is also allowed. Okay, this is also legal for this particular DFA. Now, observe it carefully. While receiving first A, you are entering for Q0. After receiving second A, you will be entering Q0, Q1 itself. Okay, because self loop we are having, right? Okay, then what you got? B you got. Fine. So you are at what final state? Observe it carefully. You are at what final state, right? Okay. So now what you got the last input as A exactly. So now don't feel that if I provide a self loop for Q0, sorry, self loop for Q2 on receiving A, it will be wrong. Okay. So just imagine if I provide a self loop for Q2 on receiving A. Observe it carefully. If you are having any number of A's followed by this, all will be accepted. We are violating this condition, right? It should be ending with AB, but you are ending with A. Still it is able to accept. So this is wrong actually. Okay. Fine. So self loop for A will be not acceptable by this particular DFA. So what we need to do? See, Q2 is final state. Okay, fine. Let it be, no problem. But Q4 is also a final state, right? Q4 is also a final state. See, when you are receiving this, when you are entering this particular location, if you are finding B before that A, then only you are coming for this particular location, right? See, when you are accessing this particular B, if you are having this B, then only you are going to entering for this particular location. So you are done with B. See, we have one condition, right? B, A. What you left with? A exactly. So what you need to do for A, you need to provide a link for, or else a loop for Q4 exactly. Then BA, you are beginning with A, you are following this particular route, okay, and you are ending with BA means then it will be accepted by this particular DFA exactly. Observe it carefully. A, final state, it will be accepted, right? Okay. Now, uh, okay, fine. Now, okay, we'll deal with B from Q2 later. Okay. So now we'll come back to Q4. Okay. Q4, okay, see here, one more example, same kind of example I'm going to take. Okay, you're beginning with BB, A, B. Okay, same version I'm going to use over here. A, we were there, right? Okay, now it is BB. Okay, you are beginning with B, but ending with what? AB exactly. See, this is what the way where you are ending with what? BA exactly, right? But here reverse we are having, AB you are having, but still it is valid. It should be accepted. Okay, now see on receiving first B, Q0 to Q3. On receiving second B, self loop we have, so Q3 it will be. Then on receiving A, you are entering for the final state Q4. What you left with? B exactly. Again, if you provide a self loop, then if it is followed by any number of B's, it will be accepted. Actually, it is wrong. No need to do or no need to provide a self loop for Q4 on receiving B. Be careful. So what we need to do? We need to provide a loop for Q2 on receiving B. Why? See here, when you are reaching this Q4, when you find A, then only you are going to reach this particular Q4. After A, if there is B, okay, and if the string is ending, then particularly you are entering for what? You will be entering for B exactly. Okay, so now you may ask, like if you are entering for this, okay, AB combination. Yes, exactly, AB combination it is. See, when you are entering for B, when you are entering for Q2 on receiving B, okay, later if you are getting A, then you are coming back to Q4. Okay, what is the combination? BA exactly, right? Yes, we have that condition BA. Don't get confused. Okay, so now what I left with is one transition from Q4 and one transition for Q2 exactly. Okay, first we'll discuss about Q2, then I will come back to Q4. Okay, so now Q2, what I left with B exactly, right? See, we don't have a transition for B from Q2 exactly. Observe it carefully. Okay, see, when you are entering this particular state after finding B exactly, right? After that B, okay, if you are having again one more B, okay, like A, B, B, A exactly, then it should be accepted or rejected. A double B A. Yes, it is ending with BA. It is ending with BA. It should be accepted, right? Okay. But now observe it carefully. A, B, next B we are having. Okay. So Q2 should have a transition for B also. Okay. But now if Q2 is receiving B, okay, it should change its state from Q2 to some state, some X state, okay, from where there should be a transition towards a final state for A. Observe it carefully. If you are processing B, so Q2 is a final state, let it be, no issue. Okay, so Q2 should change its state to some X state. Okay, from that X state, there should be a transition for A towards the final state. Where we have such kind? See here, Q2 to A, okay, fine, we are having, but we are checking for what? B exactly. We are checking for what? B exactly. So imagine Q2 to Q3 if I provided for B, see here, Q2 to Q3 if I provided for B, Q3 to Q4 toward final state we have it for A. So easily we can provide a transition of B for from Q2 to Q3 over there. Then A, B, B, A if we get, then easily it can be accepted. Clear? Same thing we need to do for Q4. Okay, if you are having a string like B, A, okay, then A, B if you get. Okay, so ending with AB, right? Ending with AB, right? See, B, A. Okay, so now from Q4 to Q2 we have for B. Okay, we don't have for A. So now from Q4 we need to have a transition to such X state, okay, where we are having a transition from that X state to final state for a input alphabet A exactly, where we have, sorry, for B exactly, sorry, for B exactly. So here B we are having next. Okay, So now Q4 to Q1 if I provide, see Q4 to Q1 if I provide, okay, then Q1 to Q2 what we have? B we have, right? So, okay, so Q4 to Q1 on receiving, so I will write over here, on receiving BX, sorry, it should be B or A, okay, fine, wait, it should be B exactly, I named it as A, it should be A. Okay, so Q4 on receiving A, it will go for Q1. Later, if it find B, then easily it can go for Q2 exactly. Clear? Okay. Now, for your understanding sake, you can go for any other combination of any complicated combination of a string version for this particular DFA. So it will be working properly. Okay, for any pattern of A and B, which is ending with AB and ending with PA exactly. Clear? Okay, fine. Let me take one example, like which will not accept, which is not accepted by this particular example, like the continuous 3A's and 2B's if we have. Okay, whether it should be accepted by this DFA? No, AB and BA we are having. Okay, but here you are ending with what? Double B exactly. So now, first A we have, right? So it will come for Q1. Second A we have, right? It will be in Q1 itself. Third A also we have, right? Okay, so it will be in Q1 itself. Then when you are entering for this B, okay, so you are entering for the final state. Then again, one more B we are having. So you are entering for Q3, and this is what your non-final state, and you are end up with the string exactly. Epsilon you left with, and the Q3 is a non-final state, so this should be rejected exactly. So like this, you can verify this particular DFA for any other input patterns over here. Okay. So for this example, I'm not going to write the transition function, okay, because it will take much time. Okay. So you just note yourself, okay, like what will be the transition for each and every state. Total 5 states are there, okay, each are having 2, okay, then total 10 transitions will be available. Okay, so instead of that, I'm just going to mention the machine. Okay, M will be equal to Q comma sigma comma delta comma Q naught comma F final state. Okay, so then Q will be equal to Q naught comma, then Q1 comma, then later Q2, then Q3, then Q4, right? Okay, so these are the possible states. So sigma will be equal to A comma B, right? A comma B. Then delta function you write by yourself because 10 different transitions we are going to get. Okay, so Q naught is the start. Q naught is the start. Then final state. How many final states we got? Final states will be equal to Q2 comma Q4. Okay, we can have multiple number of final states. Okay, don't worry about this. Okay, fine. So now I'm going to write the transition table over here. Okay, so for all 5 different states. Okay, so A, B, and delta. So this is for Q naught, then Q1, then later Q2, then Q3, and Q4 exactly. Okay, so Q naught on receiving A, it will be going for Q1. Okay, Q naught on receiving B, it will be coming for Q3 exactly. Be careful about state number. So Q1 on receiving, so this is what the start state, don't forget. Okay, and final states are Q2 and see here, Q2 and Q4 are the final states. Be careful. Okay, Q1 on receiving A, it will be remaining in Q1 itself. Q1 on receiving B, it will be going for Q3 exactly. No, sorry, Q2 exactly. Okay, so Q2 on receiving A, it will be coming for Q4, the final state. Okay, Q2 on receiving B, it will be going for Q3 exactly, right? Okay, then later Q3 on receiving A, it will be going for Q4. Be careful. Okay, then Q3 on receiving B, it will be remaining in Q3 itself, right? A self loop we got. Then later Q4 on receiving A, it will be going for Q1, right? Okay, Q4 on receiving A, it will be going for Q1, and Q4 on receiving B, it will be going for Q2 exactly. Okay, so this is what the complete representation of a DFA, okay, which is able to accept the string ending with AB or B. Okay, so same kind of questions you are going to get in your exam. Okay, so this is very important topic. Okay, so like how to handle multiple minimum strings. Okay, students, so this is it for now. So we'll meet with next problem.